we really started off as a bunch of goofballs that, just wanted to make really good beer. So we didn't have a framework. We didn't have a whole lot of engineers on staff that could help us, really identify what we could be doing. So the first work we did with GFTC was a great step in the right direction. But if the portal had existed then, that would have, shotgunned us ahead by light years. And now what the portal's doing is, again, as the GFTC's first work kind of was coming to an end, the list of projects was getting shorter. It was time to kind of look at things again, and being able to go through such a rigorous self-assessment was quite incredible. And we sat there the whole time going, we don't do that. We could do that. Yeah. That's easy enough to do. And it just gave us this great checklist that's going to give us years worth of cool things to do, and some really easy wins that we'd totally missed out on. The stakeholder engagement part, we did horrible at. We're doing all these things for the right reasons. Never thought to ask anyone else what they thought about it. So there's some really easy wins for us out of it, and then some real sort of bigger, more audacious goals that it's given us to really work on. So it's done a lot for us, and like I said earlier, it really helped us gain that B Corp certification, because it gave us a whole lot of time to think about what we're doing and put it into a framework, which we never had before.
Where do we start? What do we do? And that's where the portal, or the tools in the portal that we use, really helped us gain traction on our sustainability plans. And as a baker to McDonald's, we have our own sustainability council. I think there's, I'm going to say probably around 20 bakeries in this council. And I use the portal as best practice at the last session when we were doing best practice sharing. We've agreed to big reductions in our carbon footprint, our energy intensity usage, our water usage. We've had a commitment on our bakery council sustainability team to zero waste to landfill by the end of this year. And one of the things we've gone beyond is an environmental management system that they've requested. So all the tools in the portal have allowed us to achieve some of these things. The energy reductions and those things, we've got a long way to go. We got the cherries off the bottom of the tree, but the ones at the top are still hard to get and probably take some capital to get to. What it's done is we're measuring a lot of things we never used to measure. And unless you're measuring and know where things are going, you don't know whether you've had a positive impact or not. So that's where we took some of the tools, the KPIs and things like that, and we're measuring different water usage points, gas usage points, things like that.
The 5 key performance indicators in the portal have provided us with an opportunity to map out baseline data, and we hope to use that baseline data to monitor and track any improvements over time. And that's, I see that as one of the good tools to give you feedback and verification that the improvements that you're putting in place are actually coming into fruition.
I'd suggest that the portal is a great tool. The self-assessment, it includes industry averages next to yours, so it's a great way to, it basically goes through section by section, and by filling out your company data in that, you've basically got a pre-made report that you can then share. I think the assessment tool on there is a perfect way to really have that reporting done in a way that's hopefully going to become a very consistent way, because it's available for free for all food manufacturers.